Hi everyone. Oh my goodness. Hi everyone. Welcome back to my channel is what I was trying to just say, but I somehow was going to say hi every welcome. But anyway, great start. Hope the rest of this video goes a bit better than that starting. But I've got a really exciting video today actually. I happen to see this brand a lot on Instagram. They on my Instagram seem to be known for beautiful chromes and cat's eye gels, and randomly they messaged me out of nowhere asking if I'd like to receive a PR package, and of course I had to jump out and say yes, because I've been stalking their Instagram for quite a while, watching their reels and stuff of all their beautiful products, and they've sent me this gorgeous box of goodies. So I'm going to show you what's in the box and also do some swatches, of course, so you can see how everything looks. So I'm going to swatch the gels, and these two, I'm not going to swatch these just because I am going to do a video with them. So we'll do more of like an in-depth video with those two, but I will of course show you what they look like. And then we've also got 3 chromes that I will also swatch as well. Of course, we've got some little applicators for the chromes. So we've got Aurora chrome. I'll just quickly show you these. So this one's Aurora. We've got I'll throw the packaging away because I had to do an unboxing for Instagram, so that's why everything is laid out so neatly. But this is a 2-in-1 cat eye pigment, I think. Let me just get the packet. Yeah, cat eye pigment in violet. So that's cool. And then last but not least, we've also got, what's this one called? This one is called Pearl Nail Chrome. So this seems more of like your white chrome that goes on top of everything. So we've got those. We've got a little magnet, of course, to use the cat's eye polishes and powder with. And then we've also got this 3D mould of really cute little bones and paw prints. We've got 2 nail files. We've got 100 grit and a 180 grit. We've got 6 polishes, sorry. 2 of them are not cat eye. They seem to be like jelly polishes, I think, but we'll see when we swatch. So we've got a blue and a pink. The pink is bright pink. I'm so excited to see what that looks like. And then we've got 4 beautiful cat's eye shades. I can't speak today. Then we've got 3 sticker sheets as well. So we've got some daisies, which of course are always popular at this time of year. We've got some butterflies, and we've got some beautiful holographic flowers. They are stunning. Look how gorgeous this packaging is as well. The little bubble wrap thing, bubbles are hearts. That is adorable. So let's get straight into the swatching, I think, because I can't wait to see what this cat's eye looks like. So we've got 4, 1, 2 of the normal colours. Let me just get myself set up. Just need to take the bottom off my lamp. So let's get straight into it. So we're going to start off with the first one that I've picked up. I'm just giving it a roll through my hands because we want to make sure those cat eye particles are all evenly distributed and not all collecting at the bottom. So this is called Super Fine. I think that is the only, there's not anything else, just a name, no code or anything. So Super Fine is this one. And let's get into it. I'm just going to do 1 coat. So I'm just going to go straight in with a coat of that. Of course, leave it wet, and then we're going to manipulate it with the magnet. Beautiful. It's almost like glass. It looks really cool. So we're just going to move. Ooh, this is a really good magnet. I don't know if you can see it moving. Let me just trying to move it and look at it on the camera so I can see whether you can see, but you can, so that's good. So these are brilliant. Look how easy they move. They look really cool. So I'm just going to create a line down the middle, I think. Nice and simple. So we're just going to pop that one into the lamp while we carry on with the rest. That is amazing. Do you want to actually, let's test if we can use that on a different colour, because sometimes they can be used on other colours and sometimes they only seem to work on black. So I'm going to test it on a bright colour. I think that's a good test. Sometimes they have like a sort of, what's it called? What what am I trying to say? They have like a black sort of sheen to them. Not black, I don't know. Sometimes they look a bit grainy is what I'm trying to say. So we're going to see if we can use this on any colour or whether it needs to be a dark one to disguise that grainy sort of effect. Sorry if you can hear pitter-pattering in the background. It is the dog. I am home alone at the moment. My partner has took Hudson to his workplace to see his colleagues. So I am home alone, making the most of being able to have all the doors and everything open while I'm filming. So let's see how we get on with this. Ooh. It does have a slight shadow behind it, but nothing major. Like, you definitely can use this on any colour, because that shadow is usually a whole lot darker. So definitely can use this on anything. I'm just going to wipe it off now before I forget and let it stick to everything else. Okay, so that was a good test for that one actually. Moving on, we've got, let me just give it a roll. So we've got Neon NC05 is this one, and it is a beautiful, beautiful blue colour. So let's see what this looks like. Very, very sparkly. I love cat's eyes that have got actual sparkle in. Oh God, sorry, I'm not even focused there. Make sure I am now when I'm doing the cat's eye part of it. Where are we? My light is in a really weird place. That probably doesn't help. There we go. Right, so let's move this one around, see what we get. Wow, look at that. That is absolutely stunning. So that's if you bring it all to the surface. That is beautiful. And we'll just create the line down the centre just so they're all the same. Look at that. That is amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was Neon NC05. Next up, we've got C-Made SC04. Again, just going to give it a quick roll. So we're going in with that pink one now. Ooh, this is cool. We'll test this on another colour as well, see if it works on top of the colour. That is beautiful. I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's got like blue shimmer in it. It's very nice. Just going to bring it all to the surface first so you can see. Wow, look at that. That is incredible. And then we're just going to create the line again. That is stunning. Absolutely beautiful. So impressed with these, and they're so easy to use as well. Like, some cat's eyes or some magnets are not great and you have to really manipulate them. These are so easy, and this magnet works brilliantly considering how small it is. Right, so this is Jewel Tones JT01, and obviously it looks like it's going to be a red. Ooh, it's really nice deep red actually. Beautiful colour. Don't know whether that's pigment that I needed to mix up or whether it was something on my stick, but it's fine, it's gone now. This is a beautiful colour. There we go. With these coloured cat's eyes, I'd usually do a coat of a similar colour underneath and then do the cat's eye on top. Just to save my cat's eye so I don't use multiple layers of the same polish. Wow, look at that. That's like red glass. Quickest way ever to get the glass effect and cat's eye. This is brilliant. I'm just moving it around so you can see it on the camera, how easy it is to move. But yeah, I'd usually do a coat of a similar colour underneath, so I can just do one coat of my cat's eye. But look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. That's going in the lamp as well. So that's the 4 cat's eye colours swatched. I'm now going to swatch the 2 that are not cat's eye. So we've got Frozen, which of course is blue. Wow. What a stunning blue this is. That is gorgeous. I don't actually think it is a jelly. I'm not even 100% sure because the coverage is almost too good to be a jelly. So I'm not even 100% sure if it is meant to be a jelly polish. It just looked like it in the bottle, but now I don't think it is. If it is, it's really, really good because I always find the jelly polishes quite streaky and they really annoy me. I don't really use them very often. I don't really have many of them, to be honest. But yeah, these are really great. I needed to mix this because you can see the little beads of pigment. This is so, so bright. It is crazy. Look at that. Wow. I'm gonna pop that into the lamp. Oh, I've stuck it to one of the nails by accident. Let's just peel that off. Okay, so I just had to repaint the pink because I stuck it to one of the nails in the lamp by accident. So I'm going to do swatches of these two. I've decided I'm going to swatch them on clear nails, which is a bit random. I've never done that with, what's it called before? With chromes before. But I just thought, you know what? It would be helpful if I could because I never know how to swatch chromes. Let me know how you do it. I used to do it with a black and a white. So you could see the chromes on both those colours, but it doesn't really help for people who want them on a blue or a green or a yellow or an orange or something. So I just thought maybe swatching on a clear background, I could potentially get clients then to hold that swatch over the colour they're looking at having and see if it's possible to see what it'd look like with that on it. See, that is what I wanted to do. Perfect. That is how I'm going to swatch all my chromes from now on. That is brilliant. So that is what that chrome looks like. That one is the pearl nail chrome. So that is beautiful. That's over this orange sort of colour. Show it you over a yellow, just because there's one on this stick. So it is really beautiful. It does just give everything that nice pearly sort of effect. Let's pop it on a blue because that's completely different to those two colours. So we'll do a really dark one. That looks lovely. Yeah, so that is exactly what I was going for. I wanted to be able to use it and see it on any colour instead of just a black or white. So I'm just going to top coat that, seal it in. And then we'll do the next one. So the next one is the Aurora Chrome. I'll just pop the lid on this before I spill it everywhere. Also, I really love the packaging of the chromes. They're in those little like shaped pots. They're really cute. So let's see what this one looks like using a different side of my, oh wow. Oh my gosh, look. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness, look at that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And they apply so beautifully as well. You really do need a really tiny bit of chrome. A little goes a long way, but look how stunning that is. Let me just dust off the excess. That is beautiful. Look at that. Oh God, I've got the hair. Get rid of that. Stunning. I have a lot of the reels that I've seen from this brand on Instagram. They seem to be sort of like known for layering with chrome and what's it called? Cat's eye. So I'm going to do a bit of an experiment with this cat eye pigment powder. That was a tongue twister. Sorry, I don't know where I thought I was going with that. So I'm going to try and apply it like a chrome and just see how it turns out. And then I'm also going to mix it into some gel and apply it like that and use the magnet and see how that turns out. Because I haven't done any research into how to use this product. I'm just going to assume, and we're going to use it in two different ways to see how it turns out and just do it as a sort of experiment. So I've popped some top coat on this nail. We're going to see if it can be used as a pigment, like just on its own as a chrome. So it seems it can. There's not a great deal of amount of colour to it, but it's not really how it's meant to be used, so I wasn't expecting there to be, but it does give like a sort of two-tone effect. It does change colours, so you could use it for that. And now I'm going to apply it in some gel. So we're going to just mix some base coat. Pop a bit of base coat on my palette. And then I'm going to mix them into it. And we're going to apply it with a brush. I'll just find a brush first. So I'm just going to attempt to use it with this brush here. It's just a cheap one. So I'm just going to pick some up, place it in my gel and mix it. Definitely should have looked more into what I'm supposed to do with this, but I was just so excited to open the package. I just got stuck straight in. But it's fine, we'll work it out. Okay, so just mixing it together, make sure that all of the pigment dust is mixed in with that. And then I'm going to pick it up and place it on the nail. And apply it just like you would a normal gel, but of course with this brush separate than instead of a bottle brush. I don't know if you're meant to mix it with a colour gel or a clear, I don't know, but we're just gonna go with it and just play around until we figure it out. That is my plan. Okay. So now we've got it on the nail. I'm going to get my magnet. Wow, that is amazing. I really hope you can see it moving on the camera. Let me zoom in, hope that you can. That is incredible. Can you see that? That is so clever. I honestly have no idea how that works, but it's so smart. I love it. I might be able to see it more if I move it in the middle. I really hope you can, else I'm going to look crazy, but it's amazing. I'm going to pop this in the lamp and then I'm going to paint a coat of black on the underneath of this nail, so hopefully that will help it stand out more for you. That is crazy. Wow. Right, let's pop the black on. There you go, you can see it much better now that the black is on there. I should have done that before moving it really, but just didn't think. You can see it moving there just very, very lightly. That is so cool. So I'm going to cure that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and mix them into my black and see if that works, see if you can actually mix it into colour. So I'll probably just add a little bit of black to this and a bit more pigment, and we'll see how we get on. So let's just add a drop of black. Need more than that. Add a blob. And then I'm going to add some more of the pigment and mix that together. It's going to be a bit like a glass black because I have still got that base coat on here, so it's not going to be like full black as such, but it's fine. I'm hoping it'll still give a bit of colour payoff. So I'm just going to scrape that up and place it on a tip. Sorry if you can hear my belly rumbling. I'm currently waiting for my partner to come back from his visit to work so I can, well, so we can all go for lunch. So I'm purposely not eating yet because I want my lunch. Yeah, I don't think this is really going to work just from looking at it now, but we'll see. It's worth a play around. I do quite enjoy just sitting and messing about. Right, let's have a look what happens here then. Move that so my phone can focus on the nail. It is moving. It's crazy. So you can do that. It looks really, really good actually. If you move it like that, it looks terrible. But if you move it like you can see the cat's eye, it looks really good. So you can do that, but I probably would just put a coat of a colour underneath instead. I'm just going to wipe that off. This stick. Yeah, like I said, it's always good to have a mess around, see what can be done with things. So yeah, it's really good. I'm just going to do it once more, mixed with the gel over the top of a coat of black that I've already painted on, because I've just accidentally ran over the other swatch stick that I did. So I need a swatch of it for my clients if they want to have it. So I am just going to do it once more, and I thought I might as well do it for the video because I don't actually know how good the footage is that I've got of this particular pigment. So I might as well get it on the video. Right, so like I said, I have already done my coat of black on the nail. I'm just going to then go in with this. This is, I've just mixed it with base coat, no black, just the base coat. Already looks so much better. It's just lovely. You could use it like this without even using the magnet. It's beautiful. Okay, so once I feel like I've got enough on there, just try and get it nice and smooth. This isn't the best brush to use, but it's the first one that I picked up. So again, going in with the magnet. This is crazy. Look at that, it's so cool. I'm just going to get it all to the surface, I think, with this one because it looks the best. There we go, look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, I'm going to pop that in the lamp and top coat it after. I have top coated all the other nails, so I'll show you what they look like. Done 2 coats of the normal gels. I think they are jelly ones, but I'm still not convinced because the coverage of them is absolutely beautiful. So I think 1 coat you could use it as a jelly, and then 2 coats would be more opaque because the coverage is brilliant. But jelly, I just find jelly colours usually really annoying because they're usually quite streaky and they don't look very good, especially after 1 coat, whereas these are brilliant. So that's what's making me question whether they are jelly or not, but I think they are. So I'm going to show you, oh, I need to top coat that one actually. Just need to top coat this one that I've just put the pigment on. That pigment is so cool. Very good. And then I will show you them all next to each other. I love this one. That is really, really beautiful. This is the C-Made one, SC04. It's got like a blue glitter in it. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really stunning. So from left to right, let me just get them all lined up. We have got super fine neon NC05. We've got C-Made SC04, and then we've got Jewel Tones JT01. Look at those, aren't they gorgeous? And then of course we've got that pigment of the cat eye one, and then we've got the blue one which is frozen, and then oh gosh, lost the pink one. Then we've got the pink colour which is cerise, and then we've also got pigments. That Aurora one is honestly beautiful. So yeah, got lots and lots in this box. Super exciting. And like I said, there is 2 other products here as well. I'll show you them, but I'll do a video with them. So they're called cushion ombres, and you can use this cushion here to dab into the gel that's underneath. So when you unscrew the lid, there's a gel in there. So this one is called oatmeal, and then this one, as you can see, is purple, and there it is. Obviously, as you push on the little like trampoline thing, I don't know what else to call it, my mind's gone dead, but if you push on that, well, it's a cushion, isn't it? But if you push down on there, it obviously pushes the gel through it onto whatever it is you're using to push onto it. I need to get some of those what are they called, They've got like sponges on the end, or the silicone ones I suppose you could use as well, but I need to get some either way. So I'll get some of those, then I'll do a video on these. I'm super excited to use them actually, because ombre is my nemesis. So it would be nice to be able to do it with gel. So yeah, that's everything in this box. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I have got a discount code for Vettsy that will be in the top left corner of this video, and also in my description box of every video, because I have all my codes in there on all videos. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back very soon with another video. Bye.